on your mind. Cause I'm somewhat unkind, baby, you know that I shine. I've been feeling out of line. Cause you knock me out of line, baby girl, I want you mine. I want your back right now. I want your back right now. What you really wanna do, shorty? I've been really doing soon, shorty. Man, I'm looking right at you, shorty. It's okay.
Pardon me, but tell me why we arguing. Piece it up in the AM, and now you start again. What's a fake and fighting a frantic? You rip my cardigan. Hands around your neck, you bite your lip, and now we fornicking. I'm fornicating, whatever. Oh, now you torn again. Say you done with me, you too proud to say you wrong again. Oh, you took your shahada. Oh, now you born again. Telling all your friends on my flaws, but on my arm again.
You want my arm again, shit. Just trying to keep warm again. Baby, when it's time, you just take a stun again. I ain't really with this stun again, baby, oh no. Gotta move slow, babe. Thought you didn't know, but you know that I know, babe. I'm just really trying to go, babe. Yeah, see me and you together, babe. In the storm weather, babe. Really trying to settle, babe. You've been getting done, baby. I know, oh no, gotta move slow. Hold on, baby, really hold on.
What's a fake and fighting a frantic? You rip my cardigan. Hands around your neck, you bite your lip, and now we fornicking.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Hold on, I'm just trying to get a few little things situated before we get started. I got going live. Let me see. Going live. Y'all gonna get everybody the greetings?
Yes. Okay.
Going live on YouTube. Let me see right now. Let me see right now. Let me see. Let's see here. Hope y'all ready. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Save. Okay, make this a post. Okay. Tarika, what's going on, Tarika? Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Feminine Melanin. Good afternoon, good evening, actually. I'm going to just say good evening. I'm going to get straight to the point. And then now I just got to go live on my, let me see. Let's see. Sure. So, all right. Pin this. Listen, I got a few little things that I'm gonna say before I get started. First and foremost, come here, Zoe. They've been asking me so long, so I know Jada. Okay, say no more. I got you. One who pronounced my name correct, Tarika. For sure. Listen, um, since y'all always wanted to, y'all ain't been on. Y'all gonna say hi, everybody again?
Hi.
Give the greetings. Come on.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, my daughters, man. These is my blessings right here. For the record, y'all. These is
Don't tickle me.
this is my little blessings, and plus they like to show they. Who's the original man, y'all?
The original man is Asian black man, the maker, the owner, the queen of the planet of God of the universe.
Praise be to Allah. So I'm live now. So I need y'all can go in another room and play, but I need y'all to be quiet, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Wait, is mommy coming?
Is mommy coming? Yes, she is. When you hear the door knock, that means she's here, okay?
Okay.
All right, play Connect 4.
Come on, go.
All right, so listen. So I had posted up, first and foremost, right? I had posted up on Instagram, right? In fact, Zoe, do me a favor, come here. Hand me my other phone. It's in that basket, the black phone. It's two black phones. Hand me the black phone that's in that basket. It's underneath. Oh, you know where's it at? Right here. Come on, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is actually the one that I wanted. And it's looking like it's dead. So I had posted up. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. Let me see some, y'all. Let me see. Go to me, profile, pull up what I posted. Do you want to be equal to a man or do you want a man to lead? All right, so I had posted up, right? Share. Right? Do you want to be, ladies? Do you want to be equal to a man or do you want a man to lead? And obviously, I hear this all the time. Women always say, I think something is in your beard. If not, my bad. Let me check myself out. I'm good. So I had posted up, do you want a man to lead or do you want to be equal to a man? And I know some people, well, why you can't have both? When you are asking for someone to lead, right? I think, just in case, I know some people might be like, why you got to explain it? But some things that is common sense aren't common sense to others. So we have to respect where everybody is at, So to be equal, that's just what that means, to be equal in every aspect, right? You don't have a leader, really, in reality. That means whoever. So, but now when you are given or allowing someone to lead, that means you're giving this person, it's still your authority, but you're giving this person an authority or a certain level of control or a certain level of influence to guide you to where you think or that you feel comfortable if you trust this person, right? Yeah, come over to the YouTube and I'll send you the link. If you come over here to the YouTube to say it, and I'll send you the link. And then me and you could build, right? So, excuse me, hey girls, I'm out, please. I'm not going to repeat myself, okay? Thank you so much. So, to lead is to guide, to control, and again, ladies, I'm gonna give you a prime example. When if you're in the military, the head of that platoon or that group is the leader. And that person has a certain level of control that is given by the people that's underneath him or her, because it could be either one who's leading. And the group, a person or persons, is allowing or giving this person a certain level of control in order for that person to guide or to lead them. So when you're in a relationship and when you say that you want a man to lead, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Excuse me. Excuse me. I couldn't mute on that one. I should have muted on that one. But sometimes you gotta be firm with them. But anyway, right? So you gotta have a certain level of control you're giving up a certain level of control in order for somebody to lead. So if somebody is leading, right, that means you're not looking for somebody to be equal to you. Now, a good leader, or a wise leader, I should say, right, which is a good leader, he gives you a certain level, or just because he's leading doesn't mean that he doesn't listen to the people who he's leading to or who she's leading to, whoever the case may be. I know you got some women I seen on the post. It's very few, but I've seen some women that says that I'm gonna be the leader in my relationship, this, that, and third. Why a woman can't lead. That's what's fit you. I'm not here to go back and forth or argue with you. That's just who it is. Like if you find a man that allows you to lead, or if you find a man that that's willing for you to be the head of the household, then all praise is due to Allah. From my estimate, and for me hearing women who are in those positions, they openly admit that they don't have a certain level of respect for that man. And in fact, I think the nature is different. I think a woman's nature doesn't even allow. If a woman is with a man that can't lead, then the respect level isn't the same. And these is women who are in those positions that says that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. That's coming from, I have multiple conversations with women, and that's what they said. They said, listen, man, I can't respect a man that don't lead, but at the same time, they saying that they want to be the leader in the relationship. I don't know how that works, but I guess a man hasn't made them feel comfortable enough, or they don't allow themselves to submit to even open up to the idea for a man to lead. But naturally, they say they do. They wouldn't mind if they could find a man that knows how to lead and that they can trust, then they don't mind the man leading. So I guess they out here just dating men or being with men or marrying men that they just don't respect because they're the heads of the household. So at the end of the day, I think that, so I know what a lot of women say. So this is the point. This is the reason why I wanted to talk. I know what comes out of our mouths. And I'm going to get to the fellas because I know what the fellas said too. We're going to get to that part. But sisters, right? I know what comes out of our mouths. Right? I know what comes out of our mouths. Over 90% of the women said they want a man to lead. So that means only 10% of the women out of 100 votes, I think it was close to 100 votes, only 10% of the women said they want to be equal to a man. And now, if you want to be, now let me just say this. And now I wasn't going to shine too much because it's only 10%. That's the minority. That's the exceptions to the rules of women that wanted to be equal to men. But however, if you want to be equal to a man, then who's the leader? Somebody has to drive the car. Somebody got to drive the car. Whoever drives the car is the person that's in control. Now, I know some of our scientists, well, we're going to take lead in different things. Of course. I mean, even when you have a leader, even that leader gives you or knows, if he's wise, he knows where he weaks at. And he's going to allow you to lead in certain, whatever the great things that you're good at. But at the end of the day, you need someone, like they tell you at the bank, you need someone to have a little bit, rather if it's 51%, but you need someone that to be able to, you need someone that to be able to make the last decision regarding right? You need somebody. And that's key. I think that I think that's very. I think that's key. So, but I'm again, I didn't want to go too much on the people who aren't like who was the minority because those are exceptions to the rules, and you always got a few people. Um, Nothing in life is ever nothing in the universe is equal. Really, in reality. Hold on for a second. I gotta fix this. People want to call me. Brothers want to call me. Just gotta fix this for a second, so I could just tell everybody to move over to my YouTube. Sir Rashawn Lee Pin. Okay. Right. And in fact, I gotta do something too, y'all, because pardon me. I'm a little bit behind, yes.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay. Let me see something. There we go. Because people kept on asking me, bro, you got to do what everybody else do. People wanted to support me. And here we go. If you wanted to support, there go my Cash App for those who wanted to support. Because I ain't big shot. You know, I'm not big shot. I don't have where you could buy badges and stuff like that yet. I ain't get there yet. I'm still small time. And I just and plus I like it when it's personal like this because eventually it's just going to get too crazy and I can't answer everybody. So at this point in time, y'all who's walking with me, watching my growth, watching me evolve and get to the next level, I get to be more personable with y'all. And then, starting from the bottom at the end of the day, with the Most High and everything we do to get our own way, 100%. Right? So I think that so again, so then now I know women don't like the word control. I know women don't like the word control. And I'm sorry, I have to really, because I talk to many different women from around the world that hits me. And the only real group of women that really has a problem with the word control is, I have to be honest, is our women in America. I don't care if you're from the islands and then you move to America. Anytime you've been Western American indoctrinated, for some reason in this world or in America, only our women have this word. Like they think the word control is something negative, right? But they don't mind hearing the word to guide, right? They don't mind hearing the word to lead. So they want a leader, but you got to say it that way because it's more, I guess it's honey. And when you use the term control, I guess that's vinegar. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to be more appealing to women in America when you on these talks. The minute that you hear the word control, it just goes out the window. Like a lot that goes there. And it's crazy. But when you talk to our sisters, rather they black in another country, that's really towards the east, and you use the term control, they just translated it like, yes, I want a leader. Right? They just like, yes, I want my man to lead. I can't respect a man that doesn't know how to lead. Like I could give a certain level of respect, but like if the respect that you probably want as a man, yeah. Future Race Matt, you aren't wrong. I'm currently involved with the Nigerian woman who made it clear that she doesn't mind letting me lead. So long as I show that there would be a clear direction and path, she's all in. Exactly. Something that really caught me off guard. No, 100%. Oh, because listen. And at the same time, it's all about the way you use. People misuse the word control. And I agree. I think that because we so used to hearing, look how they indoctrinate our women. Oh, you don't never allow a man to control you. But look at this. Look at this statement. Never allow a man to control you. But at the same time, the same people that will say, never be with a man that can't lead. Look at that. Never allow a man to control you. Now, we're not talking about being misused. When I use the term control, I hope, again, I guess I got to break everything down. I hope we're not assuming the negative. I hope we're not talking about being misused. It's like if I use the term use, right? If I said you got to allow a person to use you to your best ability, that's not nothing negative. You bring something to the table as a woman or as a man. So why be at the table if no one is going to use you? But when you use the term use, it's like vinegar, right? It doesn't sound good. So again, I think that we also have to understand and evolve and grow our level of maturity. We hear words, it triggers negative things because we've been indoctrinated to when we hear the word use or hear the word control, we immediately think the negative. No, that is not. If you think negative or if you thinking low of someone and you have one eye, if you looking or think or don't trust somebody, why would you be with that person in the first place? Ladies, let me know. If you with a man that you don't trust in leading, why are you with him in the first place? I just don't understand it. Oh, you want your cake? Oh, because he do. It's the other things that he do. Right? It's the other things that he do. But you know, in the long run, your nature doesn't allow you to be with the man that can lead. At least happily. If you can't be with a man, if you know your nature, let's peel back everything. What is the nature of a woman? What makes a woman happy? We don't care about your profession. That job is not going to make you happy in life. Let's just make this perfectly clear. Oh yeah, I'm the CEO of this. I got this position. I make this money. That profession, we don't care as men. And when you hear a man say that, it's not that we want an incompetent woman. That's not what we're saying. We're saying we're not with you for money. Now you got these bums out here. You do have these bums. Let's just make this perfectly clear. That is using women for money. And when I say that, I'm talking about, you know what I mean. You got these bums. But when a man wants to be with you, what I'm talking about, he's not with you for money. He's not with you because of your career. Now, yeah, when he is with that doctor or that CFO or whatever position that you in, that nurse, right, that teacher, that's for him to go to other people. Yeah, my wife does this. My wife does this. Oh, she's a doctor that know how to keep him in. Yes. Go ahead. Oh, she's a doctor's pardon me. I'm a dad. So sometimes I'm gonna get interrupted a little bit. So don't mind me a little bit, right? She's a doctor that know how to keep a man. Or she's a nurse that know how to keep a man. Or she's a teacher that know how to keep a man. Right? These is life is about relationships. Life is about relationships. What type of relationships are we having? Quiet as kept, a lot of us is single, not because we couldn't find someone that's compatible. A lot of us are single because we don't know how to communicate, or we don't know how to have tough conversations. We don't know how to give and receive feedback. When things get tough, we run. When you don't have a certain level of control over somebody, you run. Because now when you can't control somebody, and when you can't force somebody to do what you want them to do, now you have to compromise. Now you have to find or do conflict resolutions or have great conflict resolution strategies. And it just doesn't stop there. You got to constantly evolve. See, let's be clear here. It's not that you haven't found somebody, but it got too tough. And as it got too tough, you ran. We ran. Let's be clear. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Regardless of the case, right? I'm a part of that. I like to hold myself accountable first. I'm divorced, right? My 3 children is by my ex-wife. And marriage is definitely one of the hardest things that I ever experienced in my life. Beautiful, though. And I want to make that perfectly clear. Though hard, but beautiful. And we ran. Ain't no other way of looking at it. We could, you know, anybody that follow me know I'm not with the pointing the fingers. Right? So, and I, you know, a lot of times I don't like a lot of us that's on social media or on these or try to do these shows. They want to, you know, make it seem like they wasn't a part of the problem. I'm not like that. Anybody that follows me know I don't mind holding myself accountable. In fact, before I hold others accountable, I'm gonna look myself in the mirror first. And the reason why I know y'all problem because I had the same problems. I could spot it immediately. When y'all talking to me, I'm like, oh, I've been through that. I did that. So you can't hit me with the shenanigans. A lot of, you know, it's always one of the key signs of knowing someone is really a problem is when they always blaming someone else and it's never them. Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Ladies, you might say every guy that you run with, oh, he's not it, he's not it, he's not it, he's not it. 10 years don't go by, you 20 on. And in our relationships, dealing with guys, this and the third, he's not it, he's not it. Like, damn, and no one you met wasn't decent enough to start working with. So everybody's the problem, but not you. Let's flip this, fellas, who never been in a serious relationship ever, right? Hold on, girls. Mommy's at the door. Put your shoes on, and I'll see y'all in the morning. I'll pick y'all up at 10 a.m., okay? Love you. Assalamu alaikum. Right? So everybody's the problem except for you. You ain't meet no woman that wasn't decent enough. No woman that's not decent enough. That's crazy. So everybody's the problem except for you. Everybody's the problem except for you. See, accountability, y'all hear me say this all the time. Make sure if y'all want to, y'all can post this up on y'all stories, posts. Accountability is allergic to the immature. So you have to have a certain level of accountability. I know what ladies you say that you want a man to lead, but then you get your friend in your ear when they see that you are submissive to a man that you love, that you taking a chance with. If you're going to take a chance, take a chance. Don't take a chance. You know, don't be scared. I should say, it's nothing wrong with being scared, but overcome your fears. It's a great level. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. We understand as men, it's a great level of sacrifice to having to trust a man to lead you. I'm in the nation, I'm in the military. I'm an FOI. I'm in the military. I have a captain. I have a first lieutenant. I have a minister. I'm allowing or giving a certain level of control. It's fear, but you got to be able to overcome it. If you say you trust this person. Now, if you don't trust the person, then why even be there? If I didn't trust my minister, I'm not in that mosque. If I ain't trust my cat, I'm not in there. I'm not there. I'm gonna give you. I was in a white man's military in the beginning, early on. I was in the Air Force. They wanted me. They thought that I was going overseas. I didn't trust them. Guess what I did? I slid. I never trusted them. I was just there for the money. But the minute, respectfully, I slid. If you don't trust somebody, why are you there? And so that's that. I'm just giving you some food for thought, some things to think about. Just some things to think about. I'm not saying that I'm right, but this is just the way how I view life. This is the lens that I'm looking through life with. Definitely beautiful. Same here. Marriage is hard. That's because nobody takes the time to figure out what they want and heal from what they had. That is true. Let me see. I didn't put my foot down enough because I was afraid to trigger or seem to control and base. Oh, now listen, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, fellas, and I'm going to say something. It's going to sound harsh, but ladies, you could understand where I'm coming from. So it might, this is vinegar. This is not honey right here. Fellas, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I start off by telling, oh, I'm controlling. Because if the relationship goes wrong anyway, guess who takes the blame for it? The man. The man actually takes the blame. She's going to be looking at you crazy anyway. So if I'm going to take the blame, goddamn it, I'm driving the car. Fellas, I don't play none of those games. I ain't going to sit there and hold you. Now, I like to believe, and I haven't been told by my ex, right, that I'm not a fair person. I take in, I want to hear your thoughts. I don't want a robot. Let's be clear. I don't want a robot, but I am controlling. I am going to sit there and play that game. And I like to use that term controlling. And I like to say that to sound overbearing, though I'm not really overbearing, but I want you to think the craziest thing. Now, if you could deal with that, go ahead. Because then once you get around, you'll be like, oh, it's not really like how I might have thought it might have been. I'd like to take that approach. Now I'm controlling. I need to be in control. And I don't allow women to lead me. Ain't no woman running around leading me. And when I say that, I don't mean that I don't the things that you are great at, that I don't allow you to be the best version of yourself and guide us in that field. But overall, the relationship, I'm never allowing a woman to lead me. It's never going to happen. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. My mother always told me, you allow a woman to lead you if you want. All right? You're going to get left so fast because it's a turn off for a woman. Like, damn, she got to do everything. But fellas, I understand, because when you leading, that's what happens. Like, sometimes you feel like, damn, you should never been born a man. I hear these men complaining about doing man things. Should have never been born a man, bro. Yes, I believe in double standards. some things that women can do that men can't, and there's some things that women can do. I mean, men can do that women can't. I believe in double standards. Why? Because nothing in the universe is equal. So double standards is supposed to balance off or bring equity to something, right? It's supposed to balance things off. That's what double standards is there for, right? A woman shouldn't be taking care of a man. It's just that just doesn't supposed to happen. All right. A woman shouldn't be taking care of a man. Now, it's one thing, right, that you with the man, he was on his feet the whole 9 yards and he lost his job. And then now you got to do the bulk for a split second, you know, but damn it, don't you on a time, you on a clock. Ain't no you sitting there allowing a woman to take care of you. You on a clock. You that time is limited, bro. Get on your feet. Do something. Because of a woman taking care of you, bro, all right? I don't have to say much, but ladies, you ask a woman what happens if she's taking care of a man. Ask her her thoughts. All right? Period. So, I mean, I'm just being perfectly honest with you. So, at the, you know, now, ladies, before I move on to the fellas, I know what comes out your mouth, but if you want a man to lead you, that's what you say that you want, according to the results. That's what you said you wanted. You have to learn to trust, and trust is precious. Hard to gain, but easy to lose. But you have to. It comes with a level of sacrifice. You're giving up some control if you want a man to lead. And that's all right. Because if you find you the right man to lead, the blessings on that, it's gonna bring the best out of you as a woman. Then it allows a woman to be all the way in her feminine nature. It allows her to operate on an optimum level. But when a woman don't have that level of trust in a man, if she don't believe in you, bro, ladies, you see how you act when you don't believe in a man. A lot of y'all in relationships or marriages with men that y'all don't believe in. It's just crazy. You don't have no trust in him, but you in the relationships with him. Then you want to blame him when things go wrong. No, you the problem, sis. Here you is this whole, you know you don't believe in him. Trust him. And you want to blame him or gaslight, act like he's the problem. Sis, you're the problem. Stop the shenanigans. You haven't trusted him or believed him the whole entire time. You just getting your boots smoked. You like the way he paid for vacations here and there, and you getting your boots smoked. That's it. But talking about serious things, the business of life, he don't bring nothing up out of you. You with him for superficial things. He don't make you comfortable for you to tell him the things that secret that you plan on taking to the grave. It's a lot of men with women who has been, didn't want to go to this round, but this is something serious because a lot of our women has been molested, right? It's a lot of men with women who've been molested and the men don't even know that. Years, they've been in a relationship with these women for years and don't even know that why they have to deal with a certain problem with the woman because she's not even comfortable enough. They don't have serious conversations like that, and she don't trust him enough to be open. And a lot, ladies, you say you want a man to love you. Listen, you say you want a man to love you. I know what you say. But you're not willing to sacrifice to expose yourself to him so he could understand you. You want him to guess. No, sis, that's not how it works. You don't want to expose yourself to him or be transparent to him so he can learn the way how you think. So he can love you like the way you need to be loved. Because he's dealing with the outer part of you. He don't know you here. He don't know you here. Bro, same thing with the fellas. She don't know you here. This all out. They know the outer parts of you. But the lack of transparency in relationships, and how do we expect for them to work? How do we expect for someone to love us like the way we want them to love us and need for them to love us if we are scared to be transparent? See, look at that word fear. Well, I don't want to be thrown in my face. So why are you with him? If you don't trust, sis, let me tell you something. If I tell someone anything, you can never use that against me. When I was ready to tell you, it can never be used against me. It can't. The reason why I'm telling you, so it can't be used against me. But the reason why we have secrets and hide and scared to be transparent with each other, because we don't want, when you hide it, it could be used against you. You thought you was low, is what they say. Ain't that's what we say? Oh, you ain't low. I know such and such X, Y, and Z. And you like, oh. But when you openly willing to be transparent about your flaws or whatever you've been going through with your mate, I'm not talking about telling your business all on social media. I'm not with that game. Like, y'all be bugging sometimes, all right? Y'all be going on Facebook telling all your business. I'm not it. That's not what I'm into. But your mate, the person who you plan to spend the rest of your life with, there's no transparency. How do you expect that? Then years down the line, you want to know the problem. And they give you shallow things. Well, the reason why we not together is because of X, Y, and Z. No, the reason why y'all not together because y'all wasn't transparent with each other. Y'all don't know each other. Y'all got children together and still don't know each other. Never knew each other. Scared to be transparent, expose yourself with each other. Don't be scared. Or face your fears. When you see someone confident in themselves, that doesn't mean fear doesn't come up in them, but the confidence makes them overcome the fear. Being on YouTube, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. See, a lot of people don't know, secretly I'm shy. So coming on social media and YouTube and have these talks, right before, I always have butterflies before I do this. But you ain't going to keep me back. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. You got to be transparent. And fellas, I was surprised a little bit that some men chose to be equal with women, that they don't want to lead. But I understand, but some kid gave me explanations in my DMs. They said because women want to be equal with men so bad that I take the equal route, split everything 50-50. Now, I don't know what woman you think they're going to give you the ultimate respect if you're splitting everything 50-50. That ain't going to work. But I understand, fellas, you just think about your money. You scared to be a man. You should never been born a man. Most men say that they want to lead. They rather lead their woman. If you are willing or rather lead your woman, then understand that comes with responsibility. That comes with you taking up the bulk of things. You're being a provider, not just finance. Let's be clear, fellas. Let's be clear. In order for you to, I don't think that you should be stupid, and I'm going to use that term, stupid or a fool, that we live in times. I know you don't, the average of us don't make enough to take care of a woman completely. Let's be clear here. And this woman has a job, and you just paying all of the bills, and she don't bring nothing to the finance to the table. I don't agree with that. Not until you build your net worth up, or y'all can build something together to where, and she helped you get put in a position to where you could do that. That takes time. That takes work. Don't never allow a woman not to put in work. Please. We don't live in those times. Inflation went up 9.1%. Bro, I know you don't got it. All right. I don't care about what your Instagram says. I don't care about what you trying to show in the whole 9 yards. I know you don't got it. The average black man makes about $42,000 a year. It's not no money. It's no money. All right. So I know you don't have it. Let's stop the capping. I know you got the nice watch on, a million chains. You know, you got a car, but you spending crazy amount. Like, I know you don't got it. And it's okay. It's okay. Because was she gonna leave you and find another man that don't got it? He might have lied and act like he got it, but he really don't got it. Bro, we don't got it. Let's just be clear here. There's only a small percentage of men that has it. And then there's even much more smaller percentage of black men that has it. So stop the shenanigans here. Stop running around acting like it's okay. One, your problem is you're leading with your pocket that you have nothing in it. It's okay. Build something. Never, if you're going to be taking care of a woman, she got to help you build. She got to sacrifice. Please. And then at that point, she's not too quick to leave you. For real. That because she worked for this. She earned this. Shoot. And then you're not too quick to leave her. And so this whole thing about men get money and they end up leaving a woman that was with them shooting in the gym, that is not true. Stop the cap. I hate that we take the small percentage of people who does that and then try to override it to make it seem like that's everybody. Sis, let that hurt go. All right. Just because you was with a guy that did that to you, stop trying to manipulate the majority who been through that. If we took the percentage of people who actually work together, the man didn't make the money and then leave her. Stop the shenanigans. All right. If you really listen to a lot of times, the woman ended up divorcing him. She the one that actually filed for the divorce and then took half. All right. Let's be clear here. Most of these states, especially she have a baby by you. All right. You leave her if you want. She's taking half. All right. Let's just be clear here. Come on, man. Like, let's think. You understand what I'm saying? The people who do it have their own reasons. If you don't know the people in example, start creating. Oh, for 100%. We reach a peak at 35. Yeah, 35-40. 35-40. Shout out to I Really Hoop, new subscriber. Shout out to you, bro. New subscriber. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I just like to keep it real. Anybody that knows me know I just like to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, if you want to lead and you want, listen, fellas, if you're looking for top respect, if you're looking for a woman to be submissive, if you want your woman to do or listen to you, then you got to learn how to lead. You have to learn how to lead. When a man learns how to lead, his woman is submissive. She believes in him or trusts him, right? and she's willing to, that woman is willing to do damn not anything, but damn near anything. She's in her truest form. She's able to rear your children correctly. I don't even understand, why would y'all, fellas, if you want your children to be raised correctly, you got to provide security. You got to provide security. When a woman feels secure, oh, she kind of act like a little girl, all naive and freely in the whole 9 yards. Like she like a little girl when a little girl's around her daddy, or a little girl's in a secure environment. Sometimes I got to check my daughters because they feel so secure and protected that they be oblivious to, like, I got to tell them to pay attention. So when you get a woman that feels secure with a man, fellas, man, listen, that it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. She acts in her nature. She acts in her nature. Man, listen. Assalamu alaikum. Shout out to everybody that's on my over there on Instagram. If y'all could come over here to my YouTube, right? Come over here to my YouTube. And I'm actually going to take at 7 o'clock, guys, or at 6:58 in the next 5 minutes. I gotta take a quick little 10-minute break, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna build. I got many subjects. I'm gonna bring up some subjects from tonight's conversation with Ace. I'm gonna bring up Aaron, Mr. Let Go, some things that he said. Futuristic Mac, me and you got to go live too. I want to bring you up too, so stay tuned. And I'm gonna go live again at 7:15. So I'm gonna take it like a 10-minute break, and I'm gonna go live again at 7:15 so we can really build. I got so many things to talk about, so y'all can chop this up, do whatever y'all want to do. Hopefully I can hopefully I said some things that please you, and things that you are displeased. If I said some things that you are displeased with, let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's not run from conversations. You know, I enjoy having tough conversations. I like to build, and I like to hear other people's thoughts. Remark Chrissy, I disagree with you. It's hard to define a leader, but when you see one. I don't think that it's hard to define a leader, not from my vantage point. So I have to disagree with you from my vantage point. But maybe from your vantage point, that's probably true to you. But it's not hard to define a leader. But I do agree with that part, when you see one. So, wait, it's almost 6 for you. It's almost 7 for me. So it's 6:55. I'm on the East Coast, Jersey. Where everybody from? Let me know, tap in, where everybody from. And if you could, I know people kept on hitting me like they wanted to know my Cash App. There go my Cash App over here. And if y'all want to bless the God, then all praise is due to Allah. If you don't, you just being here is blessing me more so than anything. All right. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. So I'll be back. Okay, let me long work real quick, and then I'll text back when I'm back on. All right, that's perfect. That's cool. So I'm gonna see y'all in a second. Give me a minute, and we're gonna chop back up. 7:15, y'all. Thank you.